Good evening. I'm going to call this meeting to order. It's Thursday, April 16th at 6:00 p.m. Can you please join me for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I'm going to call roll call to ensure quorum requirements are met. Please say here. Pat Kelly.
Here.
Kimmy Botsford.
Here.
Erin Metnish.
Here.
Chris Gaza.
Here.
Randy McGregor.
Here.
Brent Clark.
Here.
Kathy Papo.
Here.
Joe Cologne.
Here.
And Superintendent Michael Williams.
Here.
Carrie Ann Poley, I am present. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our live streamed Board of Education meeting. We hope everybody is home well, social distancing, and continues to be in good health. We have a brief agenda this evening. Mr. Williams, your superintendent's report.
So as you all know, by the way, good evening, everyone. As you all know, the governor today extended the closure through May 15th. So we'll be working with our teachers now to make sure that we have additional content for students. Much of our learning is being done online, which is fantastic. We are encouraging teachers to do more of that. And we are starting now to hand out Chromebooks to the elementary school students to encourage more online learning. So if there's a parent listening who is in need of a Chromebook for their child, they should just call the school and we can make sure we take care of that as quickly as possible. Secondly, also per the governor's orders, we now have our staff here wearing appropriate PPE while they are working if they're within 6 feet of each other. We're already on split shifts, so there's only half the staff working on any given day. But as I came into the building today, all of our staff members were wearing masks and gloves. So we're making sure that everybody is as safe as possible. And even though we are technically in a virtual environment, principals are looking at applications for the number of positions we have to be filled this summer. We are, of course, planning as if we'll be open in September, and we will have several new staff members that need to be added. So they are starting virtual interviews via the same method we're using right now, Google Hangouts. So when and if the time comes, we can get those people on board, so we're ready to go when we reopen. And that's all I have for this evening.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? All right, moving on. We now have reached the consent agenda. For the easy reference of anybody that's listening that does not have an agenda in front of them, these are the following items that are on tonight's consent agenda. We have approval of meeting minutes from the regular meeting number 17 on April 1st, 2020. We have the CSE recommendations from April 16th, 2020. Acceptance of resignation from Alex Awe received April 13th, 2020 with an effective date of June 30, 2020. We have tenure appointments of our Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum, Deborah Kelly, as well as elementary teacher Brenna Rogers, as attached to the public portion of the agenda. We have a JUUL agreement with Kristen Van Varick dated April 14th, 2020. A JUUL agreement with Jackie Trotty Noren dated April 14, 2020. Approval of BOCES bill contract invoice dated March 2020. As well as approval of consulting agreement between Hallie Kenanak and Tri-Valley Central School District for math consulting skills and knowledge services to elementary school and secondary school students for 16 days between February 2020 and June 2020 at a fee of $750 per day as attached to the public portion of the agenda. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Chris, second by Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor, I need to do by roll call. Pat Kelly?
Yeah, aye.
Kimmy Botsford?
Aye.
Erin Metnish?
Aye.
Chris Gaza?
Yes.
Randy McGregor?
Yes.
Brent Clark,
Brent, you need to unmute, please.
Yeah, I think you're on mute, Brent.
Sorry. Yes.
Kathy Papo,
Yes.
Joe Cologne,
Yes.
and Carrie Ann Poley is yes. For the record, that's 9 yes, 0 nays, no abstentions. The consent agenda was unanimous. At this time, we do not have any further business this evening. As a reminder, the next scheduled Board of Education meeting is Tuesday, the 21st. I have it 6 p.m. Mike, is that correct?
That is correct.
6 o'clock p.m. I need a motion and a second.
Motion.
Motion, Chris. Second, Joe. Again, we need to do a roll call vote. Pat Kelly,
Aye.
Amy Botsford,
Aye.
Erin Metnish,
Yes.
Chris Gaza.
Yeah.
Randy McGregor,
Yes.
Brent Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Papo,
Yes.
Joe Cologne,
Yes.
and Carrie Ann Poley is also a yes. So for the record, that is 9 yes, 0 nays, no abstentions. On behalf of the board, we hope everybody continues to be well. Kids, do your best and try to get that work done. And thank you to the Tri-Valley community. The meeting is now adjourned at 6:07 p.m. Bye, guys.
Good night,
Thank you.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.